hunters crawling around. So we had a bit of a yarn to them and sort of establish where everyone's going to go, but she's pretty busy, so we're heading up the ridge here, and we've heard a few sika, a few reds. So yeah, we're heading in for a couple of nights. Hopefully we can get away from this Queen Street that's sort of here, and see what we can come up with. Oh well, so we're heading up the hill. Cup of soup, keep the energy levels up.
It's gone a little bit quiet.
Yeah.
Stags have just
been a bit of hee-hawing and a few single calls as we're walking in, so. But yeah, it's about 10 o'clock now, so carry on for another 3 or 4 hours till we get to our camp. Good fun hunting with packs on your back, real heavy packs.
real neat.
Stealthy. Smash back the soup and then climb another 100 or so metres and sidle into the next gut, and she could all happen. Only takes one.
Just the
hours of boredom and moments of madness.
just can't fucking. There's no fucking way to beat that.
Oh, I just.
It's just 2 5s, eh? Like you just
If you're drawn, it would have been right, like when he was walking in.
What's that?
If you're drawn as he's walking in, but you were still putting an arrow on it.
Oh no, fuck! I was thinking the arrows.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
It's like,
It's going right to left. So when we're out there, number one tip, always stealth is key. But then when you find stuff like that, you know what makes a lot of noise in the bush is 2 sika stags having a fight, and that's about what we're going to sound like as we go through this. So on occasions like that, forget rule number 1, that stealth is key.
they're expecting noise. It's going to be around 50.
Yeah, just about it. Yeah. If he comes, he might get fucking distracted and turn around again. there's the knock right there, glowing knock, full pass through. And the stag, he's just rolled down, just in there. And there's a sika stag just tried to come in there, which I filmed.
Did you get him?
Yep.
Oh, look at.
And there was the other sika stag at 8, which came out, and that red just steamed down the hill, roar, and chased him off. And yeah, she's all happening here.
It's all right.
And the next thing that's going to be happening here is
Spooning.
Spooning time. Because we're a long way
That
from
thing,
home.
that sika, fuck man. As he was coming, I was like,
Yeah!
right, so, shot from over there. I just got whacked by some sika stag just going in there. Here's my arrow. That's a 100 gang kudu. So I found the stag. He's gone about 30 metres.
How much meat have we taken off said animal? Back with his front wheels, back stags, highlights in the back.
Yeah, we're just gonna go kill the sika now. Wow. So that's just there where he shot. He's run round here, come round here, and just kind of rolled into here. Now I'm gonna go call the sika stag out, and we're gonna film that dying this time. Right, let's do it. You got this? Okay. Smoked. Absolutely smoked.
Shot there with the 20 pin. Shot there with the 20 pin and hold over. I had the 20 pin on. Down low.
So I said, I was like, he's coming through. He's coming through high.
Draw your bow.
Holy hell.
What have we done?
What have we done? We are absolutely miles away from anywhere. He is not the one you thought was a monster.
No, it's a different one.
It's a little one.
It's a different one.
It's a satellite.
Yeah, it's a different one. The big fella's down here. He's a big eight.
So we've got the red, a sika up there. We've got my red just there. What have we done? Who's Big Spoon? Done and dusted. Got some miles, got some butchery and some miles.
We got some big decisions to make here, mate.
Sika, so the mayhem we'll put together. It was pretty full on. We had a red stag that I shot at 42 metres, and then we went over and found my stag, and the sika was already going down the hill, and so Ian grabbed my bow and we came over and I called him in and Ian stabbed him, but yeah.
He had the pin on 20 because he thought he was going to come out down low, but he moved up the ridge, come up above us, so ended up at about 34, so held the pin about spine height and did the business.
The old elite doing it again. Done 2 stags, 2 breeds in 15 minutes.
Yeah, glorious mane on this fella, just
Old stag, eh?
old stag, bit of antler damage, so he's a bit small on one side, but quite
cool.
Yeah, nah.
If he was even, it'd be quite cool too. Poor critter. But he's scrapper. He didn't take much to come in. He was going. Yeah, it was.
So this is a valley that we came into the valley, and there was a couple of stags roaring, and basically blew them both out. A bit of bad luck. Wind swung round, and we persisted with it, and we came through a filthy crown fern face. Wondered what we were doing. And
I'll zoom across and show this. So we came across from up there, right across this face, and we ended up stalemate with these stags going for, must be, I don't know, we've checked the film, but it would be at least an hour and a half, I'd say.
So yeah, so we sat there with a red on the clearing there, waiting for him to come down low enough, and finally he came down low enough and shot him. So you know, she's been an exciting afternoon.
It was.
Oh well, so we're back down here with Jace's stag. So my sika was shot about 50 metres away, I imagine. So
If that.
yeah, so she's all go.
This gave us to run around for probably an hour and a half. We got him to come a long way. He was on the far ridge and just kept coming in. Interesting enough, he responded better to the sika roars than he did the red roars. So yeah, it was exciting. So eventually we played cat and mouse for, like I say, it was an hour or so. He was up on his face at about 80 metres, and he kept moving his way down slowly and in and out of trees, and just couldn't ever get a decent shot at him. And then eventually he came down and presented a shot at 42, so he was heavily quartering away. Somewhere in there, right there.
In the armpit and out the front of the other shoulder. Perfect crossover.
Yeah. And,
right through the lunchbox.
Didn't go 20. No, probably line of sight 20, about 40.
My sika didn't go 20.
Yeah, so he definitely didn't go 20. But so it was good. So we just, like I say, we've just butchered up Ian's. We've come back down to deal with this guy, and we're really analysing the mischief that we have created for ourselves, because
Heavy packs, an hour of light.
We're a long way.
And about 4 hours from camp.
So shot it with a leak cure again. Both these stags with it now. And 100 grain kudu. So we actually both shot both those stags with the kudu broadheads. 100 grains. Very sharp. The one I shot, Ian actually shot. He shot the same arrow that I shot. So.
Yep. Took the same arrow. Picked it up on the way past and used the luminoc again. So same arrow and.
Yeah. So now we've got to deal with this.
It's the one. Alright, so it's well after dark. And me and Jace are heading out in the headlights up this ridge. Camp is about Probably about 45 minutes to an hour away. We've got a cold beer waiting and some dehy meals, which will be amazing now.
Not normally ass biscuits.
Not normally amazing, but with a beer, and we've got a bottle of Stone's ginger wine, which we've earned today, so that will warm the cockles. So yeah, it's been a big day. Seen 1, 2, 3, 4 sika stags.
Let's see, 1 sika hind.
Yeah, 1 sika hind and the red stag. And yeah, flung a few arrows, which is always a bonus. Oh well, we got the old beast of burden over here loaded up. He's
a little bit heavy.
He's done himself a mischief before we even got started. He's gone, man. Yeah, he can't get up. Look at him go.
I got this.
So yeah, no, she's big packs, And
it's gonna be a fun one.
It's gonna be a goodie, this one. Fortunately, most of it is downhill, so we'll turn the camera on in an hour or so when Jace is looking like a shell of a man and struggling with the grind, and I'll show you what a broken man looks like.
I've got this.
I've got this. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. I've got this.
And cut.